Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you are already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and welcome back. Today I've got a little bonus video for you. It is the Authentic Books holiday box. So this was a one-time box in addition to the regular monthly subscription. And if you haven't checked out my unboxing of the premium subscription yet, definitely do. This is a fantastic new book box where you receive not only a recently released novel, but a whole bunch of different items that are related to that novel and speak to all the different senses. So it really is an immersive experience. I think she does such a fantastic job with the curation. Now, I don't think this box is still available, but she does still have some copies of the book and enough items to do sort of mini bundles. So if any of these items interest you or this book interests you, definitely get in on that if she still has them available. I do have a coupon code for the subscription, and that's Noelle10, which will save you 10%. But of course, I'll leave all of that information in the description box below. I'm so excited. She sent this all gift wrapped, and I started to unwrap it, and there was all kinds of flurries of fake snow. So even though we don't get snow down here in San Diego, at least not at the sea level that I am at, we definitely got a little bit of winter, and you can even see some of the flakes. So like I said, it was all gift wrapped and it was beautiful, and I love that she included that option. If you wanted to have this sent to a friend or family member, you could have it gift wrapped for just a few dollars more. But then on the outside, we actually had the product pamphlet. Usually that's nestled inside of the box, but it tells us all about the different items. It gives you like the page numbers where the items are correlated to, which I think is really cool, again, as an experience. And she like has lovely pictures so that you can keep track of everything. So let's go ahead and get into it. She was kind enough to send me this box for review, and I'm so thrilled. Now, there are some features with this box that are also in the monthly subscription, so you are kind of getting a good taste of what the monthly subscription is like. For example, there's always a book cocktail, because one of the options in the full and premium experiences is to get either a premium tea or a cocktail ingredient. So there's always a cocktail recipe, and there's often like a story eats, which is like something to nibble on and make that usually goes with the book as well. So let's see what we've also got journal prompts in the back if you're someone who enjoys that sort of like more intellectual side of your reading experience. And another nice thing is that she always donates 5% to a charity, and for the last few months it has been the Malala Fund, which of course supports the education of girls. So I love that element of this box as well. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a huge fan of Authentic Books. All right, you guys, there's going to be snow floating around my office, I think, for days. So inside, it looks like I've got a duplicate of the product pamphlet, which is totally fine and always good to have extras. Sometimes I like to just keep one tucked inside of the book so that I have it when I do get around to finally reading. So one of the really cool things about this particular box was that there was an ornament and you could have it customized to have your name on it. And when I was kind of toying with the idea of purchasing this box, I was like, well, some of those ornaments that you're showing, they already have my name, because so many things during the holidays are already customized for me. But she did send me, of course, I thought it would be funny if she actually sent me an ornament that like said joy on it or something instead. But it does say Noelle, and then it's got some little like dots. So we're just going to pretend that the little dots that I think are supposed to be snow are actually supposed to be my umlaut. But it's just on this like piece of wood that's cut out, and then they just wrote my name, and then we've got this beautiful little floral bow. So the snow is definitely on the inside of the box too and floating around. So I love this. This is made by Eugenie Designs, so cute. Let's see if it says anything in particular. I think that's just like a little extra because it doesn't necessarily go with the book, even though it is a seasonal, it's a holiday themed book. All right, you guys, next we have got from Big Heart Tea Company, and I've gotten this in a couple of different subscription boxes. It is Cozy Night. It's herbal tea sachets, so without caffeine, but it's kind of like, it's almost like tea coffee is how I've heard it called, but this is actually a calming chamomile, so it's going to be more of a like cozy, like I'll probably fall asleep reading my book when I'm drinking this. You guys know I have a ton of tea, but I definitely see how it makes sense with this subscription when I choose booze though, I generally go with the cocktail ingredient over the tea, but again, that's just personal preference. One of the other things that's always included in the boxes is a bookmark that goes with the book, which I think is really special to have a bookmark made for the book, and it usually has a quote from it. This one says, "It never occurred to me that you might be mine." Aw, a little sappy, but that's all right. But this is beautiful. It's from our book, which is In Holidaze, and it's got this nice tassel with, again, some snow floating around, so very pretty. All right, so now you guys can see there's a whole bunch of foozles and still more snow. So I have to be a little bit careful with this so that it doesn't get too messy. I haven't done like the house cleaning for the week, so it's all right. All right, so we have got the Sea Mineral Foot Soak from Formulary 55. So this is more of our bath and beauty products. So we get some touch things, and that's one of the senses that we always have included. So this is associated with page 168. Perfect for tired feet. This Sea Mineral Foot Soak is a wonderful way to end a long day. It is a blend of eucalyptus and peppermint oil, which I don't do a lot of foot soaks. I still haven't found exactly like the right tub to do that, but I love the idea of peppermint and eucalyptus. I feel like I might even just kind of sprinkle this on the shower floor and like let it like fill up a little bit so my feet get a soak while I'm taking my shower. Maybe that's a way that I can use it. All right, now one of the items that's always included in all of the different subscription tiers is a candle. So always getting an item that speaks to the sense of smell. And this one is Holiday Dreaming. You guys are really going to see all the snow on here. And this, I believe, is from the Price Collective, which she has worked with before. And let's see what this is associated with page 33. Holiday Dreaming is a blend of sweet fruit and spices perfect for the cold holiday season. Look closely and you will see pine and crystals perfect for attracting positive energy. So it sounds like, and it looks like, because in these pamphlets, you guys, it tells you exactly which scents it's associated with, and it also tells you which boxes it's included in. So there is the mini box, there's the full box, and there's the premium box, and I didn't necessarily realize that she had all three tiers for this particular one-time box, but it kind of looks like she did. So that's really cool that there's a box for every budget, especially if it's like a book you really are dying to get your hands on. So very pretty. They always do a really nice job of the decoration. There's usually some little stones. These are kind of like multicolored ones, and of course some little pine needles in there. So let's see what it smells like. So definitely, they described it perfectly. It's like sweet fruit and spices, but I love that there's a little bit of like fruit essence in there. It's a little more tropical and not like the traditional like super sweet scents that we've been getting in a lot of subscription boxes. So happy to receive that. We've got so many things and they're all covered in snow. So this is something in a little pouch, in a little velvety pouch, and this is, I think, our second bath product, so our self-care product. So it is, let's see, this is from Waterside Bath Company. It's a whipped sugar scrub for skin and body, and it came with a little wooden spoon, so that's really nice. Let's see, so this came in, this would be the second touch item, so that's only in the premium boxes. The full boxes get one like self-care item, so it is sealed, so I'm not going to go ahead and open it up because I don't use a ton of these, but definitely a great stocking stuffer to pass on if I do decide to do that. So this is associated with page 164. It says, ooh, it's in the scent of mistletoe. Scrub brings the essence of the holidays with its notes of cedarwood, pine, and fir. That sounds perfect to me. Nice and refreshing, invigorating in the shower instead of super sweet. This scrub gently exfoliates and hydrates your skin at the same time. So that's like the perfect size for me too. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed having like a big vat of something, a giant jar. So I'll probably actually use it when it's like a little mini jar like this. All right, then she also always includes a Spotify playlist. Now, you guys, in the monthly subscription, she actually always has a choice between two different novels. So she really curates two different boxes for every single month, which I just think is so impressive. And now we've got our little In a Holidaze playlist, which I'll have to definitely play that even if I don't get around to reading the book this month, because I am a little bit backed up right now, but I'm sure the playlist is perfect. All right. Now, another thing that I love in the premium subscription for the sense of taste, right? Because in the full box, you get the tea or the cocktail ingredient for your taste 1, but for taste 2 in the premium premium experience, you get chocolate, and this one is gorgeous, but I have to brush it off because it's covered in snow. So this is the Compartes Chocolatier Campfire S'mores. It's dark chocolate s'mores, you guys, and look at this beautiful packaging. If it wasn't for my need to get into its contents so soon, I would just savor the packaging. It's gorgeous. So, so pretty. Let's see though. It says that half a bar is 1 serving, so I'm supposed to get 2 servings out of this, which I can probably manage. It is pretty big, I will say. So this says, handmade delectable s'mores bar is chock full of delicious crunchy graham cracker bits and chunks swirled with squishy, pillowy, delicious marshmallow goodness. That sounds awesome. All right, so I might have to get to this book sooner than I thought, just so that I can justify diving into that chocolate, because it doesn't have a page number for it though, so that's good. So it's fair game on page 1. All right, so we've got, I'm just showing you all of the snow. Can you guys see all the snow? I think in the ambassadors email thread that we have, or text thread that we have going, she was saying I'm really tempted to put fake snow in there, and everybody was all on board, and I was like, it's gonna be a mess, but it sounds fun and festive, but I'm glad she did it. I'm also glad that this is my last video that I'm filming today, because my floor is covered in snow, but it's fun. All right, so this is the Royal Rose Cranberry Spice Simple Syrup. So this is the cocktail ingredient that we received, and it just looks so festive. You could definitely make a mocktail out of this. Just add it to some seltzer water too, I think would be great, or some champagne would also be great. So that's on page 183, but you got to use the chamomile tea on page 1, so that's one bonus to having the tea, but it was kind of her to send me both. So, all right, I think that's it. Oh, we also always get a note card now, which is a new addition as of the last couple of months. So we get a note card that is again associated with something in the book. This time it's on page 222, and she gets these great, really quality greeting cards, I think, to encourage us to send a few more, not just during the holidays, but that lost art of letter writing. And how great do you feel when you receive a handwritten note from someone? It says, there's a little quote, "She was a bright burning star, a symbolic figurehead for the vitality of the Scarlet Gang." And it says, "Send a loved one a note featuring art from Henson Handmade." You guys, this card is probably my favorite holiday card I have seen all year. I'm just pulling it out of the packaging so that you can get it in full effect. Walking in a winter wonderland with a image of Christopher Walken. I think that is so, so awesome. I just heard that he and Emily Blunt are in a new movie together, and I can't imagine being on set with him. He sounds like the most hilarious, very exactly how you expect him to be, but love Christopher Walken, love this card. Probably gonna save it for myself just because I think it's so funny. All right, but finally we have gotten down to the snow and foozle covered book. Let me just pull some of the foozles off. Another really cool thing that she does is she does include the little stamp, the Authentic Books stamp on the front. Now this is the paperback, which is great because she does get some paperbacks, so you have a more affordable option. I believe if you signed up early enough for the holiday box, you got a signed hardcover, which is pretty amazing. She gets a lot of the books signed by the authors, which I think is such a lovely touch, and it doesn't cost extra beyond the subscription. So it is a reason to kind of stay on top of things and make sure that you get subscribed early. So let's just see. This, like I said, is a holiday book. It sounds kind of fun. So One Christmas wish, two brothers, and a lifetime of hope are on the line for hapless Malin Jones in a Holidaze, the quintessential romantic holiday novel by Christina Lauren, the New York Times bestselling author of The Unhoneymooners. So I am definitely not up on the book world. When I'm talking to all these other gals who have book channels and stuff, I realize that I need to catch up a little bit, because there's so many books where they're like, oh yeah, I read that, and oh, I love that author, and it's just been so long that I've read for for the enjoyment, for the pleasure of it. I think I'm still scarred from like grad school, but I'm really into like nice, whimsical, quick reads too. I don't need anything that's too deep. So it says, it's the most wonderful time of the year, but not for Malin Jones. She's living with her parents, hates her going nowhere job, and has just made a romantic error of epic proportions. But perhaps worst of all, this is the last Christmas May will be at her favorite place in the world, the snowy Utah cabin where she and her family have spent the holidays every year since she was born, along with 2 other beloved families. Mentally melting down as she drives away from the cabin for the final time, May throws out what she thinks is a simple plea to the universe. Please, show me what will make me happy. The next thing she knows, tires screech and metal collides, everything goes black. But when May gasps awake, she's on an airplane bound for Utah, where she begins the same holiday all over again. With one hilarious disaster after another sending her back to the plane, May must figure out how to break free of the strange time loop and finally get her true love under the mistletoe. Jam-packed with Yuletide cheer, an unforgettable cast of characters, and Christina Lauren's trademark downright hilarious hijinks, this swoon-worthy romantic read will make you believe in the power of wishes and the magic of the holidays. So a little Groundhog's Day element to it, a little romantic comedy that sounds like it's probably something that would make a great movie too. I'll have to like imagine which actors I would put in which roles as I read through it, but a beautiful, beautiful, fun box. It would be so great to get any variation of this as a gift. So like I said, definitely check out what she has left if you would like to send this to a loved one or get this book for yourself. I'm really excited to read it because I do think it's going to be a quick and fun read, and how cool to read it during the holidays. So maybe I'll try to get into it sooner than later. I love both of the bath products that we received just because of the scents that are included. I love the candle as well. That Christopher Walken note card might be my favorite item in the box, which is kind of rare for the greeting card to be one of my favorite items. Of course, I'm gonna love tucking into that chocolate, and I think it's great that I get to try both the lovely cozy chamomile tea as well as that cranberry flavored cocktail ingredient. So let me know what you thought about this one-time box, if you've checked out Authentic Books yet, and if you enjoyed this video, you guys, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. Hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.